Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, my name's Hiuy and I have an Instagram and YouTube Beauty by Hiuy. I'm all about helping my acne prone combo oily textured skin and making sure that I find the right products for you guys without having to spend as much money as I did. Today's going to be a little bit different video. It's going to be a get ready with me inspired by Chloe Morello. So she's done, it was quite a few years ago, she's done a really natural kind of glowy look with cream products and liquid products. So I'm really excited to show you guys how quickly you can really put this together. So I've prepped my skin up until the stage of primer, and I'm going to go in with this NARS Pore and Shine primer, which I got from Meccaland, and it is, I'm so impressed by it. I saw it on Nakia Joy's channel, and yeah, like it really lives up to its name. And exactly what she said, normally ones that say like, oh, pore control or like shine control, they actually make me more shiny and they make my like texture really come through. But this one really makes the makeup stay on all day. It dries down to a kind of, not a fully matte finish, but almost fully matte or almost completely matte, and it's just so beautiful. I am going to use a L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow. So the products I'm using are not identical to Chloe's, but looking at what she did use and kind of the context behind using those products to get a glow look, I chose stuff that I have in my collection. I am going to apply this with my Hourglass Vanish brush, which literally is the most amazing brush. It fixes all my foundations that I've had trouble applying. I've got a mirror just off to the side here. If you guys haven't heard of this foundation, I picked it up in the last kind of 50% off Priceline sale because it was being discontinued, and they literally were selling it for like $7. So I basically bought it with spare change, and I'm so impressed by it. There's these, like, you have to shake it really well though before you use it. There's these little kind of things in it otherwise, like white bits. At first I thought it was expired, and then I kind of smelt it and I'm like, no, it smells okay. For all beginners in terms of makeup, which I know a lot of my followers that are not like doing actually beauty on Instagram or anything like that, I would highly recommend investing in one set of brushes, which includes Zoeva, really good brand, and then getting your hands on this foundation brush by Hourglass. It's like so amazing. It's very steep, like the price is $60, but trust me, it is so worth it. Okay. Oh, the other thing is I did my brows off camera because otherwise I just take way too long and we're gonna be here all day. So now that that's done, beautiful Bare Minerals Bare Skin Concealer. I should say, in the Pro Glow, I am in the shade Sun Beige 208, and in this concealer here, what shade is this? Medium. Most foundations and stuff, I'm in the shade Sand. So this is a beautiful medium coverage concealer, and it definitely builds up, can be built up nicely as well. It blends beautifully. And it definitely doesn't crease. It's so smooth. I've got the banana, Ole Henriksen banana brightening eye cream underneath, and since I've started using eye products in the morning and part of my skincare routine before makeup, I have found like it has made the biggest difference to concealer blending out. Beautiful. This is just the normal Beauty Blender sponge, which I'm going to use for all my cream products. I'm really excited to show you guys. I'm not gonna like fully bake. I will put a little bit of powder just to set the concealer underneath. Just a tiny bit. Again, this is meant to be like a natural look. This takes a I wouldn't do this on like a weekday because I probably need my makeup to last like a nice matte all day because I do a lot of physical work. But this is perfect for people who like maybe teach or do like childcare and things like that. Really natural look. So again, she used cream products. I'm going to use the Shade and Light Kat Von D contour palette in cream, and I'm so thankful that I kept this because actually when I tried this look the other day, it goes on like really nicely with a sponge. For blush, I'm going to use this Clio Pro Tinted blush. Okay. Alright, so going in, I'm going to use a mixture of the first two shades here, which is, this is like the, what was it, light to dark palette, because there's two shades, so this is a lighter one. So the two shades I'm using are Chestnut and Woodland. I'm going to use the bottom of my beauty blender, and I'm just going to swipe, and you don't even see any at the bottom, and I'm just going to go along here. And I have a really bad habit of like using way too much because I'm like, oh, I can't see it, and I'm really heavy-handed. So like going in this way after watching Chloe's video, like how she blends, I'm just like, that beautiful natural, see, can you see that? It just like comes through straight away. But look, I'm gonna gotta tell myself to slow down. Like, that is just so pretty. Like, I probably don't even need to do any more than that. And it just really shapes out kind of my cheek bones, especially like I have a really round face. And I'm just gonna go up into here as well. I might do a little bit more on this side. Make sure I'm symmetrical. See, I love that. Beautiful. All right, so I'll come back to build it up if I have to, but I'm gonna go in with this blush now from Claire. This is, what color is this? Maybe there's only, I think there was a multitude of colors. Watch Out, it's called, number 2 by the looks of it. Alright, again going in with the same sponge, I'm just swiping motions. This one picks up a bit more, you can see the pink straight away, and I'm just gonna go along there and on this side as well. You see that, guys? I was like, I've got to insert like celebration music here. I keep forgetting to put a timer to record my videos because the camera doesn't actually tell me how long it's been recording for, but I'm hoping this will only go for 10 minutes because I want it to show you guys how quickly you can do it. Look at that. Alright, so that's done. This is the kind of finishing touches for the super glowy part. This is Mecca Max Liquid Light in quartz. These drops are like so beautiful. Give it a good shake. They're really affordable, and they definitely last a really long time. And I'm just going to show you guys on the back of my hand before I actually use it, because it is like the most beautiful. Look at that. Oh my god. And you don't even need this much for this look. Like, you need the tiniest bit, like a 1/10 of that. Again, going in with the bottom, I'm just going to dip the slightest part because I did this the other day. See that? Very little, and I went in with too much and it was way too bright. I'm someone who thinks that when you're using like kind of cream products, you need to stick to cream products. It is like, I mean, you could probably get away if you're not a beginner with doing cream and powder, but definitely if you're a beginner, I think if you're going to use cream, you got to use cream all the way, and if you're going to use powder, you got to use powder all the way. Do you guys see that glow? Oh, that's so pretty. Oh, I've got to get mascara actually. It's very far away. Oh well, we'll I guess leave mascara out of it. Look at that. Love that. All right. The next step will actually be eyeshadow. So I'm going to put on a little bit of eyeshadow primer, Urban Decay. And I don't feel like you necessarily need to, but because I seriously have so many products, I'm just going to use eyeshadow. And I'm just putting in the thinnest layer. You want it to be like seriously just one layer, like just a film. And I find that if I go in with my finger, that's the best way to do it. But I mean, the finger does absorb a little bit of the product. And this is the first time I've kind of done this type of eyeshadow, because I normally, if I'm doing eyeshadow, want to have a really good go, because I only have like kind of 2 opportunities to do it, or 1 or 2 opportunities to do it during the week. I am going to use my new Zoeva brushes. I'm going to use this fluffy brush here, and I'm going to set that with the Laura Mercier powder. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys, I was using Laura Mercier powder to set my under eyes. Translucent. By the way, I like read this thing on talc powder, and I am like seriously a bit scared to use talc. Apparently it can cause like asbestos disease, and I'm like a cardiorespiratory physio, which means like I specialize in basically lungs and the heart, and that kind of scares me because I see a lot of people with it. So I don't know if I'll be buying any more talc powders after the 2 I have. Need to do more research. Wow, that's a very nice brush. Okay, so after setting it with the Laura Mercier powder, I'm actually going to get a more fluffy kind of thin brush. So this is the first one I use, which is a bit wider, and this is a bit of a thinner, fluffier kind of brush. And I'm going to use my Urban Decay Naked Reloaded palette, which is relatively new. Going to go in with the shades Bucked and Boundary. And I'm not going to be heaps fussed about doing a big blend, because I'm not doing like a cut crease. Well, I can't do one anyway, but I'm not going to be doing a full eyeshadow look. I'm basically doing this just so I have a little bit of color above my eyes. Oh, I've already gone in a bit too much on this side. Like that. And then I'm actually gonna go in with the Hourglass kind of ambient kind of highlighter with this. Should I go into the same brush? Yeah, I'm gonna go into the same brush, and I'm literally going to do this to light it up a bit. And I realize I've brought the wrong kind of ambient lighting palette over. I have the unlocked as well, and that's really nice. I might go in with this bronzer over here on top of my eyelids as well. And because I feel like that's kind of not enough color, I might go in with this is it Reputation for a little bit of sparkle. And for that, I might use this flat brush. It says it's a smoky shader, but I definitely can use it for a bit of sparkle. Oh, that's so pretty. And going back with my original blending brush and the 2 kind of browns, I'm just going to go over this a little bit. And now I'm getting carried away. Okay. So that's done there, and the final touches will be lipstick or lip gloss. Because I'm really close to a main road. Sorry about that. I always have lip balm on, so I'm gonna put this beautiful. It was from an Australian subscription box Beauty, what's it called? Steve Laurent. The only reason I don't reach for this as much is because you got to dip your finger in this, and it's like quite thick, like, so you don't really put a dent in it, and so that means that it really sticks to the finger. So every time I use it, I have to clean my hands, and I just can't be bothered for that. Chloe used Lano Lips, but I don't have the tinted Lano Lips just yet. I did order it, however, on Cult Beauty, the rose one, like the new red one, and I'm really excited to use it as a cream blush. So after doing that, I'm gonna now go in with the Fenty Beauty, is that upside down? Yes. The Fenty Beauty lip, what are they called? Gloss bombs in Fussy. I love this. It's $30 from Sephora in Australia, and it is worth every cent. And it smells so beautiful. I should say I did all of this without contacts on, so if I've got like missing kind of minor patchy parts, that's probably why. And guys, that's it. I just would usually just add on a mascara. I've been really liking my Ciate London one, but yeah, that's all. Oh, I finished off with a beautiful Glam Glow spray to keep with the theme. It's almost empty. So if you guys liked what you see or have any questions, make sure you pop the comments down below. Head to my Instagram, subscribe and like, and if you have any questions at all or have any requests for more videos, let me know. See you guys.